Hi everyone, this is Blessing from the Christian Millionaire Book Club. Now, the year 2023 is almost upon us, and therefore I thought I would do this quick video on the 10 skills that I believe all entrepreneurs need to develop in 2023. Now, these are not skills that come overnight. These are skills that come with time. They are skills that come through trial and error. They are skills that you can gain when you learn from others. They are skills that you can gain by reading books. But most importantly, these are skills that I believe we develop when we practice. And so here are my top 10 skills for 2023. The first skill is marketing. Now, every business needs to know the ability to market. And as entrepreneurs, we need to know how to market our products, how to make people out there aware about our products and services. You see, marketing allows you to gain new customers. It allows you to grow your social media followers. It allows you to write compelling website descriptions. It allows you to write promotional plans. Marketing basically is a skill that helps to get your business out there. Now, I wish that when I started my business, I knew how important marketing was. I must say I didn't really pay much attention to it. But now for me, it's become the most, if not one of the most valuable business skills that I've started developing as an entrepreneur. The second skill is that of selling. You see, most entrepreneurs can confirm that sales skills are totally essential. Say, for example, you sell physical products. You need to be able to know how to sell them to retailers. If you sell online products, you need to be able to know how to sell them to online consumers. Selling is a key skill that all entrepreneurs have, and it's a skill that sometimes people shy away from. Some entrepreneurs I speak to say, "Oh, I'm not good at sales. It's not really something that I like doing." You see, you may not like doing it, but in order for your business to grow, you need to have the ability to be able to talk to people about how your product or service can solve their particular needs. So when you're selling, you're not trying to force people to buy something they don't want. You're just telling them that, look, try my product, try my service. It will help you to achieve this result, and it will help you to achieve that result. And when you can break it down and you can show them the value that your product or service has, it becomes a no-brainer. People can then see why they need your product or service. The third skill you need to develop is that of customer service. You see, as the business owner, you're responsible for managing the skill of customer service. You may be required to process refunds, you have to respond to customer inquiries, and you have to manage feedback. You basically will be dealing with customers day in, day out. And having the customer service skills is what would allow you to keep customers even if they are unhappy with their purchase. You see, in business, you don't always get it right. There are some products or services that some customers may buy and they may not be 100% happy with it. But when you have the skills of customer service, you can still serve them in a way that keeps the customers coming back. And it's all due to the skill of customer service. The fourth skill that I believe you need to develop in 2023 is that of accounting. You see, financial acumen is going to be one of the most critical business skills that you will ever need. The truth is, when you're starting out in business, this skill takes a while to develop. But as your business grows, you will need to master the ability to budget. You need to master the ability to invest and the ability to forecast. There will be government taxes that you may need to pay. And there are things that you need to understand. For example, you need to make sure that you're making a profit after paying off all your expenses. You need to understand things like profit and loss, balance sheet. Now, these are skills that come with time. And the more your business grows and the more finances and profits you make, the more you need to increase in these skills. You don't have to be the best in mathematics, but it's a business skill that I believe we need to develop in 2023. The fifth skill to develop is that of adaptability or flexibility. You see, when you're in business, you have to learn the skill of being adaptable. In business, things change all the time. Think of the 2020 coronavirus, the pandemic that we've just gone through. When it happened, nobody was prepared for it, but businesses had to adapt. In my business, we used to meet physical, but during the pandemic, we had to move everything online. You see, technology is always changing. Things are always changing, and you and I have to learn how to have the skill of being adaptable so that we can change with our environment. Think of companies like Blockbuster, the video rental company. They decided not to change their business model to include online video streaming. In fact, I've learned that they had the opportunity to buy Netflix, but they decided against it. In the end, what happened? Blockbuster closed its doors and Netflix, their business model has survived. So having the ability to be adaptable and being adaptable is a very soft skill, but it's a skill that you and I need in 2023 because you just don't know how the environment will change. But when you have that skill, you are able to change with the environment and move along with the times. The sixth business skill you need to develop is that of time management. In fact, this skill is a must. You see, many entrepreneurs, the truth is they start their businesses part-time whilst holding a full-time job. I know that that's definitely been me. So I started my business part-time whilst working full-time. So I would work from 9 to 5 in my day job and then 5 to 9 in my business. Therefore, I had to learn the skills of balancing my workload. You've just got to do it because you only have a few hours in a day to work on your business. And that balancing act can be difficult because after a long work day, it's really normal to feel exhausted. Sometimes you come home and you just want to eat, sleep. But you can't. You have to work on your business every day. Therefore, you need to know how you're going to manage your time so that you can still work on your business to make your business a success. The seventh business skill that I believe you need to develop in 2023 is that of determination. This skill is so important because it helps you to basically overcome adversity. Determination is what will keep you as an entrepreneur motivated, even if you've had failure, even if things do not go as you want it to go. Determination will mean that you do not throw in the towels, but you continue in spite of. You see, if you have a big goal and you're trying to accomplish it, you do have to develop the skill of determination because that's what's going to drive you forward. Because as an entrepreneur, things do not, and in fact, they will not always go your way. But when you're determined, you can go through any adversity. So if you are somebody who is easily shaken, who is easily deterred, who is easily put off when things do not go your way, you've got to develop grit. You've got to develop the ability to continue being motivated, to continue being determined even when things do not go your way. Okay, it doesn't mean negative thoughts will not come. I battle with negative thoughts. It will definitely come. But when you're determined, and especially when you are a believer and you know that the Bible says greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world, it helps you to know that you should continue and don't throw in the towel. Do not give up because better times are ahead. The eighth skill is that of resourcefulness. What's resourcefulness? Resourceful entrepreneurs always find a way of figuring things out. So when you're resourceful, no matter the challenge you're going through, you are going to find a way to get around it. So when an entrepreneur is resourceful, say, for example, they need to know somebody to contact, they will find a way to contact that person. If they don't know how to create something, they will figure a way to create it by going on search engines and searching for the know-how. You see, many of the things that I've done, in fact, I was a pioneer. A lot of them, I did not know what to do. I will just go to YouTube and I will find out. How do I publish my book on Amazon? How do I do this? How do I do that? Many times now people think I'm really good at IT. But when I first started my business, I was a complete novice. But when I didn't know how to do something, I would go on YouTube or I would go to Google and I'll just search for it, watch the videos or read the instructions and try to figure things out. You see, when you're resourceful, it means that you know how, where, and when to get the information you need. And being resourceful helps you to become an independent entrepreneur. It allows you to find information on your own without continually needing to rely on others for help. Okay? So whatever you need to figure out, always find a way. There is always a way. The ninth skill that I believe we should develop in 2023 is that of creativity. When you're creative as an entrepreneur, it goes a long way. You see, you're going to use creativity to develop the copy for your website. You need to write the information for your website. You need creativity to come up with ideas to make your business stand out. You need creativity when you create your marketing. You need your marketing to pop. All right. And creativity is what allows you to do that. It allows you to solve problems in your business. Sometimes as an entrepreneur, you have complicated problems, and creativity allows you to think outside of the box for a solution. So it's a great skill that you must have because it allows you to differentiate yourself from your competitors. What is different about you, one of the things is going to be how you market yourself, how creative you are in getting your messages out there. And when you have that skill of creativity, it really helps to set you apart, and it helps you to think outside the box. It helps you to think with solutions for complicated problems. And finally, the 10th skill that I believe we should all develop in 2023 is that of strategy. What is strategy? Strategy is the ability to have a goal and to think of a plan to achieve that goal, not just for here and now, but for the long term. Every business wants to survive, and every business wants to have goals that will help them to survive. And the strategy is what will determine how far your business goes. You see, when I started my business, I was very tactical. What do I mean? I just wanted to know how to survive here and now. So everything I would do, I would just be thinking of the short-term consequence. But with time, and especially when I started having a coach and mentors, especially with my mentor, with Roy McEwen, he always used to teach me, blessing, you have to think of the strategy behind what you are doing. What is the long-term goal behind what you're doing? And what is the best plan to help you achieve that long-term goal? And I would say now I've learned and I'm still learning that skill, but the skill of strategy, it doesn't come so natural to everyone. In fact, I read a book that said a lot of CEOs are tactical, but the CEOs who are brilliant in their role are those who can combine strategy with tactics, because strategy means you know what you're doing and why you're doing it, and the tactics gives you the unction, the ability to actually implement it. So don't just be tactical as I was, but think, how can you think of your strategy? How can you think long term? What are your long term business goals? How are you going to ensure that your business survives 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 20 years from now? And then what plans do you need to have in place to be able to get there? So that's what strategy is all about. So there you go. These are the 10 skills that I believe every entrepreneur should develop in 2023. What did you think of these skills? What's your favorite? Please let me know in the chat. If you don't follow us yet, please go ahead and follow us. Follow us on Instagram, follow us here, right here on YouTube, subscribe to our channel, follow us on LinkedIn, all at Christian Millionaire Book Club. We are also on Facebook, so please do follow us, and I look forward to speaking with you once again. Take care. God bless. Bye-bye.